Shalom. I'd like to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the Great Millstone. Shalom, Labakarium, Shaw, Yasharallah. That's peace to the hopeful election of Israel. You know, I'm looking at this video here and was so ironic about this is we were just speaking about this at camp. The teeth, the beasts, the apparitions, as well as the monsters that the Lord, our Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, is going to allow to come into this dimension and put the spirit on these animals to handle things. Now you have this mom here who's transporting her child to school. The child has Down syndrome, and the dogs, you know, our Lord had the dog single this child out and attack. You know, the mom is confused. She don't know what to do. She's about to see her child mauled to death by these two dogs. And out of nowhere, you know, the Lord had mercy. At the same time, very balanced. And someone stepped up, a good Samaritan, as they call them, with a registered firearm and puts one of the dogs down and wounds the other. So it's just something we spoke about today at camp is Ezekiel 9:4 about the mark, the wah, which is the protection, the exemption, you know, from things like this. Seeing your child snatched from your arms, you know, in your security, and these beasts come upon them. Let's check this video out.
A Good Samaritan jumps to the rescue as a young boy was being mauled by two dogs.
Yeah, the terrifying moments caught on camera. The man shot and killed one of the animals to stop the vicious attack.
It's Friday night. I'm Shari Williams along with Christy Aletto tonight. The big story on Action News is that frightening encounter for a mother and her child.
And tonight, in Action News exclusive, the mother is thanking that Good Samaritan for stepping in. Action News reporter Annie McCormick explains how it all went down.
This is the intersection where a young boy was almost mauled to death by a dog until a Good Samaritan with a legal gun, who was licensed to carry it, stepped in.
That's the guy who shot the dog that you keep telling people, look.
I'm right here. You're really strong.
A man who saved this young autistic boy's life this morning was able to meet him as the young victim was brought home from the hospital after receiving...
Oh, so lucky. I might have said Down syndrome. He's autistic.
Multiple stitches to his face and legs.
I hope you get better soon, okay?
Thank you again.
No problem, no problem.
5-year-old Kaysen's mom, who did not want her face shown on camera, grateful that Dwayne Patrick arrived at this intersection when he did. This is the disturbing video of the attack taken in the 6100 block of Ogons Avenue around 7 this morning. Two dogs were running loose, and Kaysen and his mom were on the way to his school. Patrick has a license to carry, and with his legally owned gun, he stepped in.
Wow, look at that, man. Look at that, man. You know, these dogs just ripped this child from the mama's arms, and she backs up. You know, if it wasn't for this guy here, man, you know.
So I immediately took action, hopped out, and assessed the situation, told everybody to move, and discharged my firearm. There was a lot of people out there. They was beating the dogs. They was shooting with a paintball gun, trying to do anything to get the dogs off the child, but there was nothing nobody could do.
A 22-year-old woman was hit in the face by shrapnel, or a small fragment of the bullet that ricocheted, but is okay. Tonight, police say they are working to identify the dog's owners, who could face charges. Patrick's gunshot killed one dog. The other dog stayed at the scene and was brought to the city's animal care and control team. Patrick also likely stopped another child from getting hurt. Jaleel Harriton said he ran towards his school to safety.
I ran when I saw the little boy getting chased by the dogs. All I saw was that the dogs jumped on him, and then that's when I turned around and ran.
I'm happy. I'm happy. That's all I wanted, was for him to be okay.
And police say that Patrick faces no charges because, again, he was light.
Jeremiah 15:3, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith Yahweh, the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and to destroy. And Jacob's trouble is going to be one wild, chaotic scene. Sirach 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sword strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to their destruction. So I get all praise and honor to Yahweh Shem, Shalom.